Good evening, my dears. And traditionally, I will start broadcast only when I will see your first pluses in the chat. If you hear me and see me good, just write pluses in the chat and always be. Yes, as a first plus from the Olha, aka Krat, Iris, only me, Mark Garcia. Traditionally, separate question for the Mark. I hope you hear me good. I hope that house today will not lose electricity because overload on a microphone. Is a beautiful, yeah. And today we have I think it will be not long broadcast in the middle week, but it's weekend. But for me, it wasn't weekend. It was a half of work day, I think, because weekend in middle of week it's something like for the rich people. And yes, today is the very great day, very important day, especially for the militaries, for his families. Today is the day of the defender of Ukraine. In the 1st October, we have this day. I think it is the second or third year because Ukraine changed calendar. Before 2023 or 2022, this day was in 14 October. Yeah, but Ukraine changed calendar, and now our Christmas in December, not in January, how it was before. Yes, and today it's not only Ukrainian Defender Day, my dears. Somebody know how many holidays for today in Ukraine? If somebody know, if somebody heard something, maybe somebody saw this in the media, Ukrainian media. Today is the combination of the great days. If you know something, just write in a chat. If you don't know nothing about this day in Ukraine, write nothing. No idea. Okay, start counting. First is the day of defender of Ukraine. Second is the, oh my god, I don't know how it translated on the English because it's religional holiday. I don't know. It's day of the Saint Pokrova. Is the second. Third is the day of the Ukrainian Cossacks. And fourth is the day of the Ukrainian Rebels Army. Is the four holidays combination in one day, in one date. I'm not so religious man. Second holiday not for me. I'm not a Cossack. I think it's too don't for me. Not for me, and I'm not a part of Rebels Army. Yes, upa, I'm not a part of the Rebels Army. That's why in number 4 is not for me. But my holiday is the day of the defender of Ukraine. Before 2022, before we changed the calendar, all these dates was 14 October, but now it's the 1st October. Doesn't feel difference, be honestly, but because our calendar was changed on a 2 weeks before all holidays, now more early on a 2 week, and yes, but in that community post what I wrote for today, I'm told that is the very important day for Ukraine, and it's like Independence Day for Ukraine, because when we are congratulate our army, it's mean that we are survive. It's mean that Ukraine is still Ukraine. It's still independence Ukraine. And then for me, it's the same important holiday like Independence Day. We have no a special tradition or something like this at this moment because war, no party, nothing. But deep in heart, it's very important day for us. Yes, as you saw on a preview, on a preview of this video, you saw a new photo. It's photo of the team, it's photo of the crew in the new clothes, my dears. It's same photo was in a community post as a report, but these guys in that green clothes, it's that soft shell, it's that 5-layer. What's you buying for my crew? And my dears, very big thanks who are joining to this fundraise. It was the not small fundraise, be honestly. It was fundraise for $2,000, my dears, as we finished this for I think 2.5 weeks, and it's very good result. And at this moment we don't scare autumn weather, my dears, and it's all only thanks for you who are joined for this fundraise. Yeah. And yes, after this writing, it's UPA. Yes, it's UPA. Very sensitive topic, be honestly. I don't know how it's for YouTube, but if Polish people are here, for Polish people is very sensitive topics, because in Poland, Ukrainian rebels army in a list of the something like terrorists or something like this, it's illegal to have red and black flag in Poland, for example, because it was Volyn massacre in 1939. I can't say it. Yeah, massacre, I think that is the wrong name, because now some political and diplomacy process was started for finding solution in this moment, and now this Volhynian massacre have name Volyn's tragedy. And yes, I hope that in some future times this moment will be regulated, I hope, because for me, in my opinion, when Polish talking about this like a big crime of Ukraine against Poland, is the same if you now will come in Germany, for example, you will laugh and you will yelling about the Nazi, Hitler, and other. It was 100 years ago. Everyone and that people who are involved in Ukrainian history, who are understanding how difficult period was in at that time, who are know about relationship between Ukraine and Poland in that period. I think these people have no question about all what's happened on the Volyn region in that period. Yeah, I'm not that Volyn tragedy is not topic of our day, but as I told, is the once of the weekend, and Polish people say that Ukrainian rebels army was the reason why it's happened, but as I told, it was 100 years ago. This conflict, scale of this conflict was a little bigger than destroying of the couple villages. I think that from my mouth it sounds something like cold. It sounds not so sensitive, but I don't agree with that Polish position about Ukrainian rebel army. I don't agree with that Polish position with about Volyn tragedy and other matters. And in my opinion, it's very important that you must know what I think about this. What's happened? This happened. In that period, we was enemies. We don't yell that it's the brotherhood population and other. For Ukrainian, for Cossacks, Polish, in that period, it was the same occupants like Russia. And in my opinion, and it will be my position, Ukrainian Rebels Army, it was a nature fighters for the Ukrainian independence and for Ukrainian freedom. Somebody can disagree with this, somebody can agree with this, but what we can do with this? It's history, it's happened, and everybody have choice for his position. So for this, back then Lviv was Polish. History little longer than 20th centuries and little longer than 19th centuries, and Poland remembered that Lviv was Polish city, but they wasn't remembered that Lviv it was something like kingdom on a territory of Ruthenia, of Ukrainian Ruthenia, and that man who made city like Lviv, it was a Ukrainian guy, not Polish. As I told, because history writing winner, and winner in that period, it was Poland, because we all the time was under Polish suppression, and they don't happy that communists back. They don't happy that communists back to the Ukraine, ex-Ukrainian territory. But as I told, what we can do with this? On a Lviv territory, live in Ukrainian. On Ivano-Frankivsk, live in Ukrainian. I'm understanding that the people made the new names of the city, names of the region, but we have what we have now. Ukrainian people from the Lviv, Ivano-Frankivsk, and other Ukrainian, Western Ukrainian territory, they fight for the independence of Ukraine, and it was his choice. Nobody don't fight for the Poland in this moment. Yes, as I told, I don't like political topics. I don't like so sensitive topics. I don't know why I'm start this, but in my opinion, it's little important. Back then, Lviv was Polish, right? Right. Some period it was Polish, and name of the Lviv wasn't Lviv. It was a Lemberg, and it was funny when my Polish friend coming in Ukraine, we are going in Lviv or in other Western Ukrainian regions. They start making jokes about this, but they forgot about how name this region. Sorry, my dears, I forgot. But Polish little forgot about Przemysl, that it was the Ukrainian territory, and a lot of the Polish still think that Przemysl is the Ukrainian territory. They want to give up Przemysl like a gift for us, because it, Przemysl, Перемишль on the Ukrainian language, Перемишль. And a lot of Polish ready to give Przemysl back, because it's another rich region from the Polish. My opinion based on the Polish answers and the Polish dialogues, and a lot of Polish don't like Przemysl region, and they joke and laugh, and then they want to give back Przemysl to Ukraine, because this region, be honestly, a little poor, and a lot of the Polish don't like this region, because it's the one of the easternest region of the Republic of Poland. Charlie Manson, good evening, Pasha from outside a pub in town, not drinking, I'm the driver tonight for my mates. It's the most important and most difficult role to be a driver for the drunk mates. Good luck with this, Charlie. Christian C. is okay, want to know not only from books but person. My opinion was based on a book. Well, my opinion was based on a documentary. I don't know no one of the members who was lived in that territory in that period. It's not real information. It's my opinion was based on a Ukrainian books, not a Polish. I think that Polish books about this situation is not the same as we writing in Ukraine. Hello, Marina. only me. Every country has some history that is not so good. It's more important we do the right thing now. Yeah, and I'm agree with this because now government of the Republic Poland and Ukraine, they are looking for solution, and we must to do something with this because we agree that it was happening, and Polish must agree with this. But all that symbols, what's in Ukraine, it now it's symbols of freedom. For example, is the red and black flag. If it's for Polish crime, I think that what's not crime for him. Russian flag, three-color flag, and his reaction on this, it's really strange, be honestly. Hi everyone, evening Pasha, sorry I'm late, good to see you, no problem, because we are a start from the political dialogue, from the political conversation. Not so interest political conversation, political history conversation. Przemysl was a hard fight in First World War. Yeah, it was the it was important and it was the very hard fight, very brutal fight, and Ukrainian side they lose in this fight. Be honestly, yeah, that's why now Przemysl is the Polish territory. And we don't worry about this, be honestly, because we don't need new territory, we just want to back our territory. What's Poland have as a result of war? It was 100 years ago, nobody don't fix this, nobody don't looking for solution for backing Przemysl in Ukraine, and for us this, okay. I was born in 1998, in independence of Ukraine, on a finish of the 20th century and the beginning of the 21st century, and I'm really don't worried about ex-Ukrainian region under Polish control. Really don't worry, and I hope that some Polish, I hope that Polish in general will start to occupy same position. What's happening? This happened. Now we are living in a modern life. We must think about future, not about past. Whose flag files high above Lviv? All that needs to be understood. Wait a moment, years. Flag above Lviv is not the Polish flag, it's Ukrainian flag. Safades will say it Fasha. Yeah, but be honest, we must live in the future. But in nowadays, what we have, that the occupants come in Ukraine, they do bullshit on our territory, they occupy our territory, they destroy our city, they kill our people. It's not a past, it's nowadays, and it's dangerous for this moment. It's big danger not only for Ukraine, as I told everybody saw the news, but Russian provocation on European territory with his UAV, what they launched from the ships, and people must understand that it's not only Ukrainian problem, and you are so that in the media that President Trump start to understanding this. He is a little changing position. We were talking about this in a previous broadcast. I'm give a name that Trump Ukrainian Cossack, but I hope that everyone will start understanding what's going on at this moment. And the Russian pledge, it's not only pledge on Ukrainian territory, it's whole world problem. So Pasha, did you listen to the songs? For sure I'm listening to these songs. I'm listening a lot of the variants of these songs, and one of this it was the not dubstep but funk remix. Drones from Frighter. Somebody heard about Black Russian Fleet, my dears. If you heard something about Black Russian fleets, it's not a pirates, But if you heard something about this, just write in a chat. If you don't know about this, we will start conversation about Russian Black Fleet. Maybe I will open some new information about you if you never heard it. Shadow Fleet, yeah, it's I think that is the more right term. More yes than no, but yes, this is the anchor. So what is the Shadow Fleet? You, my dears, know that Russian transport system under sanction in the normal country, in European country, in United States, and in all pro-democracy coalition, if we will make a generalization like this. So what does it mean? It's mean that the ships under Russian flag can't come, for example, in the European ports, seaports, ocean ports, doesn't matter. Russian ships, it's illegal ships. They can't make a, they can't do trading, business, logistics, doesn't matter. And but Russia still doing export of his gas, oil, petrol, and other. How they avoiding sanction? They have a Shadow Fleet. Is the fleet is the Russian ships with not Russian names and registered not in Russia. Usually, in the biggest cases, these ships are registered in a poor African countries, something like Somali and other. Sometimes these ships are registered on a poor Latin American country. They just buying flag, they just buying documents, and these ships work in a Russian interest. This fleet work for the Russian logistics, but not under Russian flag. And by this way, they are avoiding world sanction, European sanction, and other. And now, one of the requests of the Ukraine to the European community, to the President Trump, is the sanction on a Russian Shadow Fleet. Ukrainian Security Service, GUR, and other organizations who are doing analysis outside of Ukraine, they have a list of the ship. Everybody know what ship is the part of the Russian Shadow Fleet, but it's comfortable situation for the European country. It's comfortable situation for that people who are support sanction but don't ready to. But don't ready to stop to cooperate with the Russia in a gas question, oil question, and other. They are happy that Russia have a Shadow Fleet, and they are happy that ship from the Republic Congo coming in his ports, coming in his city with the Russian cheap oil and Russian cheap petrol for the export. Now, after a series, after campaign of the Ukrainian attack on the Russian oil system, we were destroying a lot of the factory for this time. It's had a very big influence on a Russian internal market of oil, market of petrol. Now, after this successful campaign of the attack on his oil system, now they have limitation on oil in some regions of the Russia. They have no access to the petrol. They have limitation, for example, 30 liters per one person on one gas station. But just you must understand that gasoline, diesel need not only for the car owners' needs. Wait a moment, small technical pause. whatever I told. And yes, and one of the requests to the President Trump, it's making a sanction on this fleet. No, I'm talking about limitation of the diesel and gasoline. And yes, I'm sold one travel blogger. He is traveling Siberia, it's Russian region. Really, its nature there is the beautiful. It's very dangerous for people territory, be honestly, because it's cold, bad weather. But for sorry, it's under Russian control. If Siberia will be independence republic, I'm ready to come there for some touristic needs, but not yet. And then, for example, in some region of the Russia, they at winter never turned engine in his cars, because if they turn it off, his engine, they never turn off his car, for example, because it's so cold. And this limitation have a big influence on a mood inside of country. Some people angry, some people don't understand what's going on. They asking why we have limitation and other, and some position of the ready oil product, Russian made interior sanction, and it's illegal to sell diesel, for example, in other country. And I think that is the good result of our special services. Yes, as I told, and main request is the sanction on a shadow fleet, because if we start making limitation for his shadow fleet, is the same as a cut of the hands for the thief. They will not have opportunity to sell in his shit on other country legally, and we will see what's country avoiding European and world agreements will work with Russia. And I think that sanction on the shadow fleet, it will be one of the, I think, most valuable sanction what we can use against Russian, because that direct points sanction against Russian oligarch, against Russian businessman is a total bullshit, because they know how to avoid this. They are a change owner of the factories, they are a change owner of the business, they are a change country of this. And the Cyprus, for example, it's the most popular country for the making business, because taxes, because Cyprus not under limitation, not under sanction, and a lot of the Russian big company, they are changing place from the Russia on Cyprus. I saw with this the game developing sphere, they making as Russian told, best of the best Russian game, it was Atomic Heart. And it was a Russian game, but alternative reality. Communists wasn't destroyed on 1991. Soviet Union alive, and this computer game about communists and robots. It's made it Russian, but everybody yelling that this game will be under sanction. But how Russian avoid this? Studio of developers just changing country from Russia on Cyprus. 70% of the developers in that company, it's a Russian guy, and they on an official website yelling that Ukrainian took part of the developing of this game. I don't know, a lot of Ukrainians working in a Ubisoft, a lot of Ukrainians working in a Valve, in Electronic Arts, but only Russian company yelling on a whole world that Ukrainian working in development process. It's a little funny, but as a result they avoid the sanction, and there's shitty games selling in the Steam. At this moment, legally, they have money, Western money, Eastern money, doesn't matter. They have money from the whole world, but not from Russia, because Russian transaction from the Russian bank accounts are illegal in Steam and they don't work there. And we can compare this case with the big business situation and the big business cases when a lot of the corporation changed his country from Russia to the smallest, poorest, not under sanction countries, and they still have successfully active business with other countries. And a lot of the European countries happy that they still can cooperate with Russia. They can say that it's just a business, but for Ukrainian it's not just a business, because all the taxes what's coming in Russia is the part of the Russian missiles, is the part of the Russian drones who are launched on Ukrainian territory and who are destroying Ukrainian civilian houses and killing Ukrainian civilian people. For somebody it's business, for Ukrainian it's his life. And we can think what we want to think about this different opinions, but shadow fleet sanction, it will be most useful sanction at this moment. It will be, as I told, it will be like a cut hands of teeth. What do you think about the helo downed by drone? Yeah, it's that Brigade Ptahi, is the ex-Brigade Ptahi Magyara, is the unnamed, it's the UAV forces. I will shortly describe the situation. A lot of comments about this, that was the first destroyed helicopters by the drone, but it was not the first. I think in the Kursk region. In the Kursk region was first. I'm sorry, but it was very interesting case, and I think somebody watched it. Somebody saw this video when Ukrainian down Russian helicopter by the drone. Right, plus in a chat if you saw this, minus if you don't saw this. And if you, my dears, don't saw this video, I will show it for you. Saw it, didn't watch. Okay. Biggest part of people saw it, but okay, it's minted. Wait a moment, I'm uploading this. 1 minute. I must warn you, be careful, because now sound can be on a very, very high level. Be careful. Yeah, and here. You can see how it fallen now at this moment. Oh, some lags on the video. And helicopters down. It was work of the Ukrainian FPV drone pilots team. Not mine, for sorry, not mine. I don't know. I can repeat this. I know I can't. Why? I think there's the lags on the video. Now Mavic fixing how helicopters falling. As a result of the attack of the Ukrainian FPV drone. MS, yes, I remember, but the pilots were okay, I think. I think that not okay, because it was a helicopter. For the helicopters, For this folding like this, what you saw on this video, have a very bad consequences for the crew of the helicopters, because they don't have catapult or shit, something like this. They don't jump from the helicopters, and this big boom, I think that minimum what they had is the trauma. But Russian aviation columnist, fighter bomber, maybe you heard something about this bastard. In that day, when these helicopters fall, he made a post that that one of the Russian pilots died. That's why I think that we have a reason to think that some pilots don't survive. Thanks for God. Kevin S. Now falling at terminal velocity from 100 feet, there's so much one in the ratios. Yeah, it's looks like true. And yes, as I told, your Russian columnist in his Telegram channel wrote it that Russian pilots died. That's why we have all reason to think that this was the too much successful attack of the FPV drone and the helicopters. In Russian aviation have same problem as Ukrainian aviation, I mean army aviation, because normal pilots don't serve in army a long time. Good pilots, they live on a civilian pilot's profession, and they have not enough pilots for his helicopters and for his jets. That's why for the Russian it's tragedy, for the Ukrainian it's one more success. I saw footage from the FPV perspective. I'm too saw this footage, but for me it's difficult to find, but because I'm saved that video what's Mavic reconnaissance drone recorded, but I don't saw is my bad FPV perspective. But yeah, they do have a DVR video from the FPV who are hit these helicopters. And yes, on your question, MS, I think that pilots have no chance to survive are there. Wait a moment, my dear sir. Short technical pause. Yeah, I'm sorry for the technical pause. I'm just try to fix my back. No bailout for Helo pilots. Yeah, be honestly, Helo pilots have very small chance to survive. It's the same problem for the all helicopters of the world. Doesn't matter. It's the United States helicopter, Soviet, French, doesn't matter. If you are heli pilots, it's the bad idea to be close to the front line. And on a 100% is the bad idea if you are a pilot in occupant's army. Your chance to survive smaller and smaller. And yes, my dears, I'm so that I'm see that numbers of the viewers are growing. If, my dears, you are so that pictures on a preview, not community post, I must mention it that that my team on a photo and they wear it in soft shell clothes. What's you buying for my guys, my dear? Very big thanks for your help. And if you want to support my team for fixing our needs, I think that next needs it will be a technical box. It's the big number of the small instrument. You can do this by you can support us by PayPal under my face and by the link on the Monobank jar. Don't scare that the number of the fundra is so big. It's I'm just to choose it. I'm just choose it because this jar will be for the all time. It's permanent jar. It's not the target of fundrise, and all that money what will come down at this jar, I will report it about how I use it. And don't worry about that 1 million hryvnia in a target of the jar. It's for the more for the more smaller needs, my dear. Thanks that you are supporting my channel. Thanks that you are with me. I think that that's so in a Preston Stewart channel. Miriam, I'm sorry, I don't know who are Preston Stewart. Too much Western YouTube, I think. For me. Only one Western what I saw with what I'm watching is the Brandon Mitchell. Did the 225 have a ejection seat that shoot downward? 222. I think that yes or no. 222. I understand what I mean. 222. By the construction, it's it was the last word of the science, and I think that yes. I'm sorry. Now my laptop make noise like helicopters. Lauren, I saw it on a Magyar, we say it in Ukraine, YouTube channel. Yeah, that was this accident for the Russian pilots made guys of the Magyar. That's why sound went out. I'm sorry. Now better. Sound is back now. Always good with sound or no? Always good. And it was a unit of Magyar, that's why he have a full rights to publish this video on his channel. And yes, no question to Magyar at this moment. No question to Magyar. His guy, his result, his unit. And yes, be honestly, type of the administration of Magyar, it's very effective type of administration. That's why he is a chief of the branch. But they start from the small drone groups, make scale bigger to the company, UAV company, battalion, brigade, and now he is a chief of the army branch and mandar of armed forces. And now he's control not only bombers, not only FPV or Mavics, he too now commander of the robots units and other. He was a very successful businessman before 2022. A lot of people yelling that he was a smuggler, be honestly, and it was a not a scandal, but it was a very provocative, I think, speech in his side, because he is from western part of Ukraine, close to Hungary. That's why he is Magyar, because we are said on a Hungarian people is Magyars. And a lot of people say that he is a smuggler, but I can't judge him, be honestly. If he was a smuggler, successful smuggler, so for this is the same like a successful business. Smuggling is a still business, yeah? A lot of people do think like this, who live on a border. I saw the video when in Mukachevo, local people making protest. It was a riots because Ukrainian border guard closed access to the border through the river. And I saw the lot of the investigation, I mean that report about investigation about smuggling on a western Ukraine territory, my dears. Is the genius on the of the engineering, is the genius of the black business, is the genius of the smuggling. I think that Western Ukrainian smuggler start to be a professional pilots. Them full-scale invasion coming because they are sending illegal cigarettes through the border on the drones, hexacopters and a big agricultural drones. They making special pipes under river for sending illegal alcohol in a European country. And my dears, that guy who are do smuggling in the western regions, they are a real genius. We need genius like this on the Ukrainian war. I have to figure out how to mail you some Pitora. What is Pitora? Google, help me. I'm fine. Pitora. Liquor. Sending alcohol, it's illegal, yeah. If I don't. But if I come in Puerto Rico, I can took one bottle in my bag, in my cargo, in a jet. I think it will not be problem. It will be bigger problem to deliver this bottle to the European border. I think that it will be more biggest problem than sending it in Ukraine. But European country have no borders. My God, borders. That's why it's easy to do smuggling in the European Union. It have no sense. Because smugglers working, avoiding borders. European Union have no borders inside. That's it means that they have no sense in smuggling. But by the way, as I told, it's a still business. Pitora is our moonshine. What is man? It's something like traditional drink. Black market is still a market. Smuggler is almost as for. Yeah, as I told, black market. Illegal room. Okay. It's some special recipe. Very good comment from the AK Crowd 74. I think that couple days ago, I'm showed for the Jeff screenshot of the. I can say that is the exchanging group for a small community in Ukraine, and I saw that post that guy try to sell howitzer. And when I'm reporting for you that I'm gonna buy some stuff for the low price, something like antennas or wire or bullshit, something like this, on the official market, it's a little expensive, it's like I don't remember, 3 months ago, 2 months ago in August, I reported that I'm buying two wires for Avenger satellite. It's for neighbor group. Was price on the market, official market, 20,000 hryvnias only for wires, for 20 meters wires. But on a black market, it's something like 10,000. And in that community, one guy tried to sell a howitzer. I saw cases when some people, I will not show in this on a full community. I think that I can sell couple screenshot in that sponsor chat. Yeah, it's from one side it's sad because fuck, this guy steal this transport, he steal this device, he steal this wires, for example. But if he don't need this, he give opportunity for us, for a simple people, to buy this for the normal price. Not one howitzer. He tried to sell 3 different type of howitzer, and it was funny, be honestly. And this guy tried to sell. I remember first I see this and I was surprised that he tried to do this in April, if I don't mistake. And this guy tried to do this since April, but he have no customers for the howitzer. I think it's not so popular because now FPV more effective than than howitzer, and explosive materials, ammunition for FPV, it's more easy to find them around for the rare howitzer. But yeah, it's the Ukraine now is the tail country, be honestly. But if we will see in a future perspective, I think that Ukraine will not be in top 10 safety country, because when you are coming in Ukraine, you must remember that some guy tried to sell howitzer in a Telegram channel, and it's only one case. I don't saw full offers in in that chat. Colin, thanks for all your back. Great to see you again. Thanks so much, Colin. Recoilless rifle around anymore? Rifle, no, but one Soviet system, its name SPG-9, is the 63 millimeter skull. Classification of this gun, of this grenade launcher, like a recoilless rifle, and we can use it as artillery. I will show it. That SPG-9, it's anti-tank grenade launcher, but some artillery guy tell me that we start understanding artillery like artillery, if caliber of this system of this gun doesn't matter, it's bigger than 20 millimeter, and in his world SPG-9 it's recoilless artillery. I will show it. I will show this gun. So for this, I'm sorry for the video, I'm turning it off. Yeah, it is. And by some classification, this device SPG-9 very effective pipe, very effective. It's classified like a recoilless rifle, where if operator of this piece of shit high experienced, if he have a high skill with this, this gun very effective like artillery. During Bakhmut assault, Wagner forces use this type of the weapon for suppressing Ukrainian position and covering his assault. Very good thing. I'm sorry, mobile phone. Yeah, I'm here. I'm looking for the German Tiger one. Let me know if you see one on the market page. No, I think that easier is to buy T19 or T14 Armata on this market than Tiger one. Tiger one is other forums. It's more about something like collectioners or guys like this. We are not talking about real guns, working guns. and tanks. That's why I think that your request it's too much rare. But if you will come in Ukraine, I think that it's will not problem for you to find something like this. I like the universal gun carrier, so cute. You are talking about tripod. This tripod not universal. It can looks like universal, but it's not universal if you're talking about this tripod. British universal gun carrier. Wait a moment. I'm typing in Google universal fun carrier. It's it's not heavy. It's light APC. Yeah, looks really cute. Yes, I will show this cute small tanks for you. That's my bad that I'm understanding it. Your comment, like a comment about tripod. Wait a moment, I will show for you this legendary universal gun carrier. One moment. Don't push. Nazi die from love when they saw this gun carrier, not from bullets. Yeah, my years. I think that as I told, this broadcast will be a little shorter. Tomorrow I must go on a small short deployment on a couple days on a Western Ukraine deployment, very dangerous. I will back, I think that before Sunday. Tomorrow I must wake up an early morning. Thanks for your attention. Thanks for the good activity in the chat. Thanks that you are with me, and thanks that you are supporting our channel. And I told that you are supporting my channel half year ago. Now I think only thanks for your supporting my channel and my team. All your donation is very important, and you can do it by the PayPal under my face and by the Monobank chart what you see in a link in the description of the broadcast. Thanks for your activity. Thanks for the good chat, good evening conversation. See you later, my dears.